Hey guys, it's Dani with Poised Imperfection. This is another channel message. All right, so your heart is the gateway to your soul, all right? The eyes of others will show you the state of their spirit. You can look into your own eyes and see the state of your spirit. That's why when we come across people, we can be like, why are you so sad? Or what's going on? What's wrong? You can tell when people are fighting demons versus when they're at peace, right? And for some reason, I feel the need to clarify this. Okay, your vitality, your willpower, that's your spirit. It's different sensations that we experience that comes in the form of different vibrations, which are different spirits. So you have your own particular spirit, but then it can be influenced by the energy of others around you in your environment. That's why, like, when you get around certain people, you can feel a certain type of way. You can feel what they're feeling. You absorb their nature, literally their nature, right? Because remember when we talked, remember what I talked about in the previous video with ecosystems and being mini universes and shit like that, right? Well, this is all science. Like, God is science, and it's so annoying to me because at the end of the day, it all coincides with one another. So it's so funny how they try to separate religion with science when it's all one and the same. They just break the shit down in different ways to confuse you and to like give you bits and pieces. But anyway, the eyes of others will show you the state of their spirit and which external influences or worldly spirits are residing within, all right? A lot of people out here have stone cold hearts and are body snatched, yet have the nerve to be walking around saying they are a person of goodwill. In other words, God, right? God mode, godly. But they out here spreading darkness, confusion, and chaos. And there's nothing wrong with darkness because we all have it within us. We have to experience chaos in order to understand, the silver linings in life and to get more out of the experience when we go through different things. But when people are just out here, you know what I'm saying, looking good, sounding good, making it, you know what I'm saying, making a representative out of themselves, a whole character, a whole mask out of themselves, and they moving shiesty and they're doing it intentionally, consciously, like they know they ain't got no business being like that. That is what be getting people like stuck. All right, that be the devil right there. That be them stopping them own self. That be that is them stopping their own selves, getting in their own way. That's why we always say, no, once you learn yourself, the enemy cannot use anything against you to go against yourself. That's why it's good to have morals. It's good to stand on something. It's good to be grounded and planted. It's good to have a purpose. Life is all about purpose. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, those same people will have the audacity to like damn higher forces, God included, and cry about nothing going their way when they won't check themselves. Like, sometimes we just got to sit back and check our own selves. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't want to tell they own self thoughts brain that they wrong and they need to do better and be better, like, and not only like, you know what I'm saying, condemning type stuff, but more so on like a just wanting to just self-improvement. Like, it ain't that hard. I mean, it's a workout, but a lot of people just are comfortable, man. And that's just not the way to be in this life, because the only thing constant is change, and energy cannot be created nor destroyed. So it has to be transmuted. And if you're not out here transmuting stuff, if you ain't learning your lessons, and if you're going through the same thing, at that point, it's on you, boo-boo. It's on you. But basically all of the above with that type of, with that type of negative outlook on life and that negative momentum building up in a sense of like action and doing like terrible shit towards other people, places, and things. Well, that right there is impurity, okay? Purity is kindness, it's forgiveness, it's understanding, it's change and love. Like, anything that falls under the spectrum of love, that is what purity is. It's when in your heart you have no ill will, all right? No ill will. because and that's not to say that, oh my gosh, you can't make mistakes, or you have to be this way. No, you don't. We all make mistakes, but are you owning up to those mistakes? Are you literally checking yourself? Are you sitting back and going into some, some self-reflection, some introspection, like, or are you blaming other people, pointing the finger, like, and then causing more destruction, like, and the external destruction begins with internal destruction, which is self-destruction. Okay, that's why we got all these tools on this planet, yet they're in the wrong hands. Like, you literally have, it's not the things around us that's evil. Just like with money, people always want to say money is the root of all evil. No, give it to the wrong person, and yeah, it's gonna unfold in some weird, wicked ass. You get the point, right? Back to purity. Purity is kindness, forgiveness, understanding, change, and love. Anything less is manipulation and illusions. Sometimes by accident, because some people can't see past their own BS, right? And sometimes on purpose. Some people just, again, are comfortable and they like thriving in that type of energy. That I don't even know what to call it. That's just crazy to me. That's irrational. That's unstable. Okay. But don't get trapped in the delusional state of others. Again, do not get trapped in the delusional state of others. Let them live in that reality alone. And when you know your heart is good, you continue doing and being you unapologetically. All right. Because the universe knows this too. Like, it's God is omnipresent. Like, whatever you want to call it, whatever label you put on it, it's omnipresent. If you want a tip with how you can practice your discernment, I'm gonna read you this verse right here. And not even that, but well, yeah, just that. If you wanna practice your discernment, pay attention to this scripture right here. It's Matthew's chapter 7, 15 through 20. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Wherefore by the fruits ye shall know them. All right. So it's not about looking good, sounding good, acting good. It's literally about what when you walk into a room, how do you affect that space? F a room. How about right now, like with me being right here right now, my position as myself in general, like how does my energy affect others when I come around? What type of vibes am I emitting? Okay, like am I being all like in hater mode and just want to be judgmental and talk about everybody, and then that's just boing boing bouncing off of me and bouncing to them and then bouncing back to me? Or am I embodying love? Am I embodying like kindness? Am I embodying forgiveness? And like, it's basically you gonna either talk about it or you're gonna be about it. That's it, and that's all. It's that simple. It's not rocket science. This stuff is not rocket science. It's so simple. But I get it because it goes over people's heads when, trauma, from childhood trauma to adulthood trauma, to stress. Stress is a big indicator when it comes to this life. All of the above, just being on autopilot, waking up, going to sleep, doing the same stuff over and over again, not consciously being in the moment, being present and moving forward on your path, all of that crap. But yeah, so just something to think about.